Are Google Ads worth it for my service-based business? If you own a service business and you're a plumber, HVAC, roofer, remodeler, any type of service-based business, this video will give you guys a straight answer and help you understand if it is worth it or not. So most business owners ask this after they've already tried it. They've already let an agency run their ads, or they've tried it themselves and they spent money, just got a bunch of random clicks or junk leads in the door and didn't get any real jobs, right? So instead of using all the past data on campaigns that didn't work, mainly because the setup was wrong or the agency didn't know how to run the ads, I'm going to show you guys what actually works and why most of these setups are failing. So let's dive into how it works real quick. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and go to plumber near me, as I need a plumber right now and I'm having a drain issue. So drain cleaning near me. Okay? First thing I'm gonna do is pop on my phone, pop on the computer, and try and find a plumber near me who's gonna fix my issue. Now, did I go to social media first? No, I went straight to Google, searched it up, because again, Google's all search intent. There's billions of dollars every single month spent on this platform for a reason. You wanna show up when people are literally actively searching for you who need you right now. So most of the time your campaigns didn't work because you weren't targeting the right keywords. These are high intent transactional keywords getting you in front of people who need you right now, right? So drain cleaning near me, $50 drain cleaning, Scottsdale, 20% off, military seniors. I don't like to hit and go after promos. I like to just keep it super simple, emergency drain service. So like this, drain cleaning near me, 4 generations of plumbing. Now, if you are willing to lose money on the front end for a longer term LTV is what we call it, lifetime value. If you are okay with losing money on the front end, which $50 drain cleaning, and this lead is probably going to cost them anywhere from $60 to $120 because it's a very competitive industry and Scottsdale is one of the most competitive markets, then you can run a promo like this, okay? 120 bucks, you're giving them a $50 drain cleaning with the hopes that they turn into a lifetime customer, because LTV on that is way higher, especially if you can upsell them into something like hydrogetting, right? So we type in drain cleaning near me. These are the types of keywords that we want to run ads to. And again, this is the type of ads that are going to show up. Somebody I need right now. I'm actively searching. I'm going straight here, right? So if you're running ads like this and it didn't work, there was something fundamentally wrong with what you were doing. And that could have been the promos you were running, the keywords you were targeting, or the landing page that you had set up. Or if you were running it to a website, which is just wrong from the get-go. Okay? So these people, when they are looking this up, they're not just browsing, especially with the keywords that we run ads to, they're not being interrupted on social media. They're actively searching for help right now. If you show up correctly, the demand already exists. Again, you just have to show up. How much money do you think you're losing not showing up at that top spot to your competitors? Probably $50,000 to $100,000 a month minimum, right? So why Google Ads don't feel like they're worth it? Now, here's where most businesses go wrong, and it's kind of already some of the bullet points I've hit on, but they're looking at clicks and not like spend because they don't see jobs coming in the door. Clicks aren't going to pay the bills. If you're looking at your impressions and your clicks, that's not what's making you money. The jobs coming in the door is what is making you money. So if I spent $2,000 this month on ads and I made $8,000, that's what I should be looking at. I just spent $2,000 to make $8,000. That's a return. That's a great return on investment. Okay. So Google doesn't optimize if you don't set it up properly. You want it to optimize for phone calls and for form submissions. If you don't set it up like this, ads are going to feel expensive and very unpredictable because again, it's a learning machine, right? You need to allow it, the data to come through the door so it actually learns properly. And most businesses running ads themselves or letting an agency do it, run a lot of broad campaigns, and it's just why they just never see any results. So this is what I mean when I mean broad. So if you go and look at your ad account right now and you're running to keywords like plumbing, just drain cleaning, electrician, HVAC, something super broad that if somebody just typed in plumbing, do you know what service they're looking for? They're just kind of generally looking for plumbing, right? No, but if they went here and typed in drain cleaning near me or drain cleaning company near me or drain cleaning company Scottsdale, you can literally tell the search intent behind this. Look, #1 drain cleaner Scottsdale, no extra service fees. That is an amazing ad. This is perfect. This fills up a ton of the screen. They are doing it very well, okay? So they also have another one where they're doing like a $53 offer, which again, it just depends on what the person's searching. So you want to match what they're typing in to the search intent. So the less likely they're, like if I'm just typing in drain cleaning, the intent is not there. This is super low intent, top of the funnel awareness. I'm just looking, right? But if I'm looking up something like drain cleaning company Scottsdale, that is super high intent. And this is what most of the companies miss out on. They don't target the high intent transactional keywords. They target super broad services like plumbing, drain cleaning. Again, HVAC. Like this is very like top, that's top of funnel. Mine's bottom of funnel. There's a difference there, and I hope you see it. So what's basically what a broken setup looks like. A ton of the bullet points I've already hit on. And this is why ads seem like they don't work. Conversions are going to be tracking page views, button clicks, or nothing at all. And this just happens way too much with so many agencies that it just puts a distaste in my mouth for agencies. Or they're running ads to a website, not a landing page. Google thinks it's doing great when you track conversions like that. But again, that's what it's optimizing for. That's the data you're telling it doing good for. So of course, if you're tracking page views as a conversion, they're just going to get you more page views. They're not going to get you more phone calls, right? So that's also another issue you might be seeing. So let's just go ahead real quick. And I'm going to call out any of the people that I see who have a bad setup. So let's just look at this one. Instantly, this is terrible. For one, it's all AI. People don't resonate very well with AI. I mean, it's probably not hurting them too much. But there's no call to action up here. Just says $49 drain cleaning. There's no form submissions, there's no phone call, nothing. Okay. Second thing, I'm going to look at mobile first because 90% of your traffic is going to come from mobile anyways. If we look at this, we can literally click on 10 different things that's going to pull us in a different direction. I can go to about, I can go to home, I can go to memberships. I can literally go to anything and everything besides being told to contact them and going down a funnel. Okay. So we're going to get to that in a second. But most businesses run ads like that and it screws up the cost per lead. Basically, it drives it through the roof and you're just going to get bad quality leads if you run ads like that. And I'm going to show you guys in a second why, or like a better way to run the ads and how you actually get more effective people booking appointments with you. Now, this is what a working setup looks like. When Google ads are worth it, this is a major, major difference. You're targeting high intent transactional keywords. Remember that word, transactional. Bottom of the funnel, people who want it right now, not people who are just browsing, looking up drain cleaning, looking up super broad terms, okay? So drain cleaning company near me, emergency plumbing company near me, AC repair company near me, AC repair company Scottsdale, again, your service in your city or company near me, those are typically your highest intent transactional keywords. Calls are tracked, forms are tracked. Google is now being trained to optimize real leads, not activity, okay? Once that happens, results will start being a lot more consistent. You'll start getting a lot more booked calls, especially if you're letting Google go to that 30, 60, 90-day period. You're gonna start to see it become more fruitful over time, okay? Cost per lead should start to go down and you should start to get better leads. Then you just throw in a little, I'm gonna throw in a little extra tip here. Then you basically do offline conversions for bookings and offline conversions for closed deals. Basically, what you're doing is you're taking your CRM and you're feeding Google the offline conversion events of people who've booked a call, telling Google, hey, these people booked a call and this is what their value was and this is what they were looking for, and these are the people who closed. So Google knows who to really start going after and start showing up in front of, to making your ad spend a lot more cost effective, okay? Most agencies skip out on this. That's why, again, you see a lot of inconsistent results. So let's just look at a landing page example, okay? Another reason business owners think Google ads don't work. A lot of these reasons are a lot of stupid ways that agencies don't just like basically back themselves or make sure like they don't go the extra step or the extra mile to make sure that they're going to get the results they want for their client. They just care about getting paid and then leaving, right? So they send traffic to bad pages, no clarity, or these pages have no clarity, no trust symbols, no reason to call, and there's no funnel, right? Ads don't work alone. They have to be part of the system. So let's just look at this. I'm going to go ahead and type in plumbing near me, okay? Go back. What we want to see is I typed in plumbing near me, okay? Let's go ahead, plumber near me. First thing I want to see is, let's type in drain cleaning near me. First thing I want to see is the keyword say drain cleaning. I want it to match my search intent, right? So drain cleaning Scottsdale instantly catches my eye, okay? Now let's go ahead and click on their page because their ad just matched my search intent. Let's click on their page. Oh, I wish this would have been a perfect landing page, but it's not, because again, there's navigation up here that can take me to a bunch of other different things. I typed in drain cleaning, yet now I can go down the route of water systems, and then you're basically wasting ad spend just getting them to see a page. And you can't track if they convert or not, because they're going across a bunch of different landing pages. Okay. So other than that, this looks pretty decent. Schedule online, one call to action, book your appointment. Pretty solid other than the navigation bar, just allowing them to go anywhere. Let's see if there's another one that pops up, drain cleaning near me. Perfect landing page. All right, cool. Let's show you this. Here is an example of a good landing page. Now, it doesn't look the prettiest, but it looks good, right? Fundamentally. Doesn't have to look beautiful for it to work very well. Ugly landing pages convert way better. So you have their call button and your book now right instantly in their face so that they know what to do. You're guiding them. Remember, you're guiding them down the funnel. What they type in, your ad matches exactly what they type in. Now you got them to convert, or basically to convert, they get the click, right? Go to your landing page. Now the goal of your landing page is to sell the call or the form submission or book an appointment, okay? So fast, reliable services in Phoenix, Arizona. Now this is an issue. They should have put something along the lines of drain cleaning in the title, because now it matches the search intent, it matches your ad, it matches everything, and they're more likely to convert, okay? But instantly, there's a form, there's information on the services they provide. Cool, this is why them, trust signals, which is testimonials, stuff like that, and the form submission. This is a great landing page. Obviously, there's little tweaks that I would do, but for the most part, geez, I keep hitting my mic. For the most part, this is pretty solid, okay? That's an example of a good landing page. Stop sending ads to your website. You're just losing money, pushing people to a bunch of other services. They get overwhelmed. Their neighbor Sally down the street calls them and they leave, okay? Now, cost and reality check. Business owners are always asking if Google ads are expensive. They're only expensive when you don't know what a job is worth, when you don't know how to target high intent leads, when you don't know how to set up the campaigns. If one job pays for the month, ads are worth it, no? Right? If I'm a turf installer and I go out and I just spent $100 on a lead or $80 on a lead, and that lead just gives me 12 to 15 grand, and the whole month I'm only spending 3 to 5 grand on ads, that one lead just covered 2 or 3 months of ads. So it's worth it, right? That's how you need to be looking at this stuff. That's how you scale your company and you grow it. Again, there's risk in everything. You have to spend money to make money. And if you're going to grow your company, you have to spend money and take the risk. And that's a positive ROI. If you're getting one job that pays off 2 to 3 months, getting one job that pays off a month, the ads are worth it, because then everything else from that is profit, right? So obviously you're going to take into consideration like what you pay for your team, what you pay for cost of labor, what you pay for materials, stuff like that. But again, same principle applies. 1 to 2 leads pays for your ads for the month, 2 months, 3 months. It's worth it, okay? So this is the decision moment. Are Google ads worth it for your service business? Yes, if you can answer these. Do I have a minimum of $3,000 a month to spend on ads? Google does not favor small advertisers in the slightest, okay? So if you don't have $3,000 a month to run on ads, even if it's just for 5 days a week, okay? You can spend $100 a day, 5 days a week, and I believe that only averages out to $2,500 a month or $2,200 a month. If you can do that, you should be running ads on Google. Like, it's gonna be very profitable for you. And if you're not, you're gonna be losing all that money to your competitors that are showing up first. And you're gonna keep wondering why this company just popped up yesterday and is scaling way quicker than me. They're slammed, they're booked. It's because you're not spending money on ads and you don't actually know your numbers, okay? So can I afford to keep losing jobs to my competitors who are running ads and showing up when I'm not? Again, to my point, can you? Do you want to stay small, keep relying on word of mouth and referrals? Referrals are great. Word of mouth is great. Getting people recommending you is amazing, but it is not scalable like that. You can't pull a lever and say, hey, I want more leads coming in the door. No, you have to wait on Sally to refer you to Sarah, to Jeremy, to, I don't know, Tamitha, right? Like, you have to wait for people to actually refer you versus ads you just literally get in front of them. Then, do I want to scale my business and take it to the next level? Yes or no, simple as that. If you don't run ads. If you do and you want to start hiring that crew, getting more trucks and growing something real, run ads. Do I have the patience to give Google ads a chance to be fruitful for a 90-day period? A lot of people don't have like the will to do this. They don't have the strength. They're like the true business owner mentality to be able to muscle it through 90 days. You're going to get leads in the first 30. But again, setup is the first 30 days, setup and launch. Optimize is the first 60 days. 90 days, now you're scaling it, okay? So I always tell people, conservatively, 90 days is how long you want to give Google Ads a chance to be fruitful. Because by the 90th day, your cost per lead is going to start dropping and it will become more fruitful over time. And Google is a learning machine. The more time you run ads with it, the more data it has on your ideal customer, the better the leads it'll get you. Okay? So lastly, guys, and I will put this here. If you want me to look at your setup and tell you honestly whether Google Ads are worth it for your business or not, I put a link down below. Book a call with me. Check the description. If you guys got any value from this video, if you have any comments or any questions or anything you need at all, comment it down below. I will answer those questions as quickly as possible. But other than that, guys, if you got any value, like the video, subscribe for more content, and I'll catch you later.